My people, na Mohbad matter carry come. The thing where make ordinary president Brekete family enter this matter, we make ordinary president by himself, he no send any of him people them go investigate this matter, travel go Ikorodu, Lagos State, go chook mouth for this matter, carry the whole body. My people wanna know say solution don't land. When I don't see Papa Mohbad face now, his face don't they come down. Anyway, make una listen to this video. Secrets where don't they come out? May God no let us our picking them boys. May God when they want marry, may God give them better wives. May God give our girls them better husband. Wummi Mohbad money, Wummi don't they can buy houses for Canada finish. Guys, them wanna listen to Expo we just come out. Even Wummi's sister friend for Canada. The kind you sure man no talk to them, just listen to this video. The more that they use prayers, they support on our children them. Share the video, leave your comment.
Ordinary, honorable, ordinary president Brekete has been in Lagos and to meet some people, some important people, and to ask some questions for why certain things have not happened, such as the autopsy results and other things that he just needs to get a one-on-one information, direct information, and not hearsay. So also while he was in Lagos, he visited Ikorodu. For those who are not aware, Ikorodu is the local area in Lagos where Mohbad and a bunch of these young men and women come from. That's their local area. And this morning on the Brekete show, the honorable president, ordinary president, announced that he had good news for Baba Mohbad. So everyone's excited, including myself, to hear the good news tomorrow. So be there to hear it firsthand, okay? But anyway, going forward, it's been a week of interesting events that have occurred where Wummi herself, besides pushing Mama Mohbad out to come and rant as she often does, came out herself and released a video of herself in conversation with two other men. Okay, the video, the people who have actually analyzed this audio tape and who knows the parties involved seem to think that this whole leaked audio tape was a setup. People think that this was a setup because Wummi is aware that Brekete is in Lagos doing his investigations and meeting people, and knowing that he was going to go to Ikorodu, Wummi now came up with this new narrative that says that Mohbad was actually stabbed with a voodoo knife, a poisoned voodoo knife. So this is the new narrative. So it's gone from ear infection to Mohbad fighting and punching the window and fighting his best friend Prime Boy and punching the window of a car and hurting his forearm, to being hypertensive, to having a reaction to the injection that the nurse gave him. Can you see that? You know, they're running out of chapters in their script. They're running out. And Wummi is literally feeling like she's boxed in right now and in a corner where she's literally lost for what else to do. Okay? So now this is a new narrative. So people are saying to her, okay, if you know that Mohbad was hit with pricked with a voodoo knife, a poisoned voodoo knife, and you know that the only cure for that kind of injury is going to the herbalist to use herbal methods to treat him. So why did you, knowing that it was a poisoned voodoo knife, take him home and then call a nurse to give him tetanus injection when you know that it was a poison voodoo knife? And then why did you keep it so long? Why are you only telling us now? You know? And then she, in that process, she skillfully slid in the fact that, you see, Mohbad doesn't like scientific treatments. He doesn't like going to the hospital. Mohbad is a traditionalist. He likes to use only traditional medicines, and that's why he sent her to the traditional house to have her baby. How slick is she? She slid that one in there. That's why she went to the traditionalist to have her baby there. Mohbad can't defend himself. Yet Wummi forgets that so many times we have seen Mohbad in the hospital. When he was beaten up by Sam Larry and his crew, Mohbad was in hospital. We've seen when Mohbad's been in hospital having his blood pressure taken. We've seen Mohbad going to the dentist to have his teeth fixed. We've seen Mohbad going, this guy literally was always willing and able to go into the hospital to get help whenever he needed to. And just because the dead can't speak, this woman, this young lady, has twisted everything around and created an impression that this young man preferred traditional ways of treatment rather than the scientific way. So now Wummi got this man on this kingpin on the street to talk with this other guy who used to be a Justice for Mohbad, one of the forerunners of the Justice for Mohbad hashtag, and suddenly this guy is just changing his tone. You know, he's changing his tone, and towards the end of the conversation, he literally said he's taking his hands off Justice for Mohbad, and that Wummi will never hear him talk about Justice for Mohbad anymore. Isn't that strange? Did he settle? What happened there? Did Wummi just buy another guy off the streets? Yeah, it's concerning. So there's been talks by hosts who have been analyzing, and the general consensus is that this whole leaked audio tape was a setup. It was a setup to push out a new narrative, a setup to create kind of havoc amongst Justice of Mohbad's lovers, people working on justice, pushing those in pursuit of justice for Mohbad, to see them slowly, break ranks. See, because when you have someone who is as active as this Hayat of a man suddenly back off to say he isn't, can you imagine the number of people who were working with him or in support of him who would now start having second thoughts about, hang on a minute, is this girl truly as innocent as she appears to be? If Hayat can back off on Justice of Mohbad, then maybe there's some truth in what she's saying. But then there's a whole bunch of other people who are saying, hold on a minute, this doesn't seem right. This doesn't sound right. And you know what Wummi did? She opened a floodgate of doubt. She opened a floodgate of doubt, and people suddenly woke up again to say, no, 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 no. Justice we seek, justice we will find. So now Wummi has to run back into her coven and start thinking about what next. But you can see that there's fire. She can feel the heat. She can feel like the walls are coming down on her. And that's why she's coming up with all sorts of, she's clamoring around, looking for every nook and cranny of where she can bring some more lies. But Mohbad warned her. He said, if you and your family have been doing this with me will be the last time. Because you can get me, but you can't kill all my family. And then little did Mohbad know, or maybe he did know. He did know that in the midst of the frenemies that he had as family, his father, Papa Mohbad, and along with me, you, and the rest of us, are his family. And here we are, seeking for justice for Mohbad. And justice we will find. And guess what, guys? We all have to keep clapping for our honorable, ordinary president. Ahmed, who left everything he had to do and went to Lagos himself. He could have sent anybody, but he chose not to. He went himself. He went himself, and he's gone to those areas and he has spoken to people. And you know that our ordinary Ahmed has eagle eyes. Our ordinary Ahmed has ears. And he listened to the echoes of what was going on in Ikorodu, and he's come back with good news. Guys, next time, next election, wake up and open your eyes, guys. Can you imagine if we had a president, or if we have had presidents in the past